First, just what were your impressions of Jacob Megna's game against Toronto?
I like this game. What we thought we got, we did. He closed out some plays. He's got some size, some reach, not afraid to get to the corners quick. So I like this game. I was happy with it.
We saw some different lines out there today. What went into the thought process of switching things up?
Well, I'm trying to find as many different combinations to get a look at them as see if we can get a couple of guys going, maybe offensively. Some of it has to do with the matchup for the next two games that we're going to play, how those teams are built. But we've got an opportunity to experiment, which is forced on us when Barkov goes out of your lineup. It changes the center ice, and so we're just looking at different guys.
Speaking of Barkov, any further updates?
He's day-to-day. It's not serious, but he's not playing this weekend.
And Nico Sturm as well.
Yeah, he'll get pushed here today off ice, tomorrow on ice, and then all goes well, he'll be available to us when we get back or middle part of the week.
We've seen a lot of people have success with Bluesky and Lundy on that line. What do you think Brad can bring to that trio?
Well, if you look at it kind of like from last year, that's where Vlad eventually ended up playing as kind of the new guy. Brad's capable on the defensive side because he's played against the other team's best most of his career, but he's also got clearly some offense. And I think Lundy and Bluesky, it makes their game better. They don't get so defensive-minded that they stop doing some things they're capable of doing, and Brad will drive that out of them.
I'm just looking at the matchup tomorrow, obviously, a team you could see down the road, a team that's right there on the cusp of the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, they skate well. They've got lots of skill up front. Their back end is pretty darn dynamic. So they're coming of age, this team. They've drafted high for a bunch of years. Then they paid the price of that development time, and now you've got players on the back end just starting to come into their prime and some young guys up top as well.
How would you describe your relationship with Travis Green, and what have you thought of his rise as
He's a real smart player, and we started talking about him coaching right when he was toward the end of his career, because you can tell almost by standing behind a bench, listening to what the players say on the bench, the way a guy views the game, the small things that they see, the systems of the other team. And he had that right from the start. So, and then you see he's a smart guy, he's an ex-player, so he has a different insight than guys that didn't play. And then you can see team over team, the change, not so much the change, just you learn and you grow and you add keep the things you like, you know when to start pushing, you get more experience, you've got a philosophy then and a style of game that matches the team that they have. So he's done a heck of a job. They've become I think, it's not wins and losses consistent. They're just consistent in their identity, and that I think it does come from Travis in setting that identity.
Is there tomorrow, Coach?
Sergey plays tomorrow.
One more for me.
Yeah.
What do you think of the evolution of chirping? Obviously, you're behind the bench. You might
Chirping?
Yeah.
It's almost completely disappeared.
Why?
I don't know. They're not as funny as they used to be. They used to be really, really funny. Now it's nice having Brad back, Marchand in our group, because he's funny. It's completely a lost art. It's kind of sad, actually. Some of the chirps are so bad or so sad.
What's the worst one you've heard?
You're not good at hockey. You got to do better than that.
Is it because of the microphones, the exposure? Why do you think it's...
I think they're nicer people. They're better humans. The players in the day are far better humans than they were 30 years ago.
But the parents of this players in this league today, Mo?
I think so. You know what? It's parenting. It's parenting. I think we should go with that. And you know what? It probably is. Yeah. Well, maybe things have changed. It used to be. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just going to leave it at parenting, and the players are nicer. They're just not as funny.